Yo, what's going down, Commanders? Hope everyone's doing fine today. As usual, I am going to give as many shout-outs as I can. I'm going to start off with the real Mikey. Welcome, brother. Number one on the list again. Karl as well. Welcome, bro. CJ the Lost. Nice to see your name there. I don't think I've seen you for a while. Darren, as always, appreciate you, bro. Nutcracker is on my side panel. Welcome, bro. Harris with a 4-4. Welcome, brother. Rennie-Bow, or Rainbow as I know her. Welcome, sweetheart. Renee, welcome, bro. Klaus, welcome. TJ Lawrence, as always, appreciate you coming along, guys. Paul, Adil, Adil, I've got to get that right. Mark S, welcome, brother. Outlaws as well, thanks for coming along. Andrew as well, I think that might be a new name to the side panel. Respect to the vets, and I've got nothing but respect for any vets of any country. You must give them respect, but appreciate you coming along, bro. Cobra C. Ober is on my side panel as well, and I believe he's a goat. Also, Hawks as always, appreciate you, mate. Dennis as well, welcome, bro. Danny, I want to say your second name so badly because I can say it, but welcome, brother. Tiger as always, appreciate you coming along. Lewis, my man with the thumbs up, I do appreciate that, mate. It's a job I always forget to do. Dow as well, welcome to Reggie Clan, Dow. Appreciate you, brother. Tim, I'm glad that video helped you, mate. That's why I make the videos. I do try to help as many people as I can. Kelly, as always, appreciate you, sweet. Why are you not in the panel? Cassius, this is a name I haven't seen for a while. Hopefully you're doing well, mate. James as well. I didn't say hello to you in the chat. I do apologise for that, mate. Oh, crap. It just jumped on me. Mawan, welcome, bro. Albert as well. Welcome, brother. WC Thunder, the man with a plan. Philip, TJ, I said that. Raider as well, welcome, bro. John, welcome, brother. Disco Stew, welcome. Davey as well, appreciate you coming along, mate. Abdul, welcome. Daz, loads of names tonight. What's going on? George, welcome, brother. It's going to jump on me, I know it is. Ying, welcome, or Young. Hopefully I'm saying that right. Tiki Monkey, welcome, bro. Smash as well, welcome. Chilling, a goat. There's not too many goats on tonight. And that's about all we've got on the side chat. And Josh, welcome, bro. Who's on my panel tonight? We're a little bit low on numbers tonight, but I'm sure people will creep in and out. We've got Lone Wolf, Nutcracker, Smash, and Cobra C. Obra. Unmute and say hello, guys.
Yeah, good evening, all.
Keep talking for a second, because I need to get some tissue to blow my nose.
Bonjour. Hello, everyone.
Bonjour, ça va bien?
Yeah, bonjour, and drink lots of beer.
Oh, yeah. Maybe.
I want to say real quick to everyone that has donated to Grizzly's GoFundMe, thank you very much. All of your donations are definitely appreciated and loved.
Yeah,
And going a long way.
I am looking into putting I can't send a lot. I haven't got a lot, but
I'm going to do a bit, actually.
Yeah, I'm looking into putting a few quid into it. Just to help the family out, whatever they use it for, I don't really give a shit. As long as it's to celebrate Grizzly's life. That's all that matters to me. Right, guys, how are we all doing tonight?
Pretty good, yeah, not bad.
Good.
I'm full of food.
Till we seen this messed up CC bullshit.
I've only seen parts of it, guys. Only what I've seen, like little posts here and there that I've seen on Discord or Facebook. I haven't read them in their entirety, so I don't really know what to expect moving into this.
Well, I know what to expect now. At least an hour of downtime.
I would have thought so. My biggest problem with this CC update is there's a bigger problem in my mind that needs fixing before I even think about coining in this game at the minute. For me, me personally.
All these scripts.
And to be fair, I think you can bet your bollocks to a barn door that he's not going to fucking work from the outset as well.
Well, you know there's going to be a few... There always is. On a CC update, there's a lot of code to be dumped into the game. You've got to remember that. These guys, I call them wizards because they're running off old code that they've got to bring up to date and add to, which is quite a special thing to do for any person, you know. You have to be good at your job to be able to do that sort of thing. So I'm not knocking the team so much with the bugs. I expect some bugs. What I've got the problem with is the rampant fucking cheating. That's my biggest fucking problem at the minute.
A moment, and I thought you were going to say rampant rabbit.
I've got one of them tucked up my butthole.
Oh my
I'll
god.
just
Are you being
I don't know.
probed?
Pardon?
I've just
It is
had
being
enough of the
probed.
cheats.
Hang on, Lone. Say again that.
I said I was just about had enough of the cheats.
It's
They're not
disheartening, mate.
even bothering. They're not even bothering to hide it.
Yeah, but that's what happens every time. Every couple of years, the cheats slowly creep into the game. It's only a handful. Then it becomes like double. Then it triples. And then they get so fucking boastful that they openly use it. They don't give a shit. They're not trying to hide anything. And that's the worst part about it, is they think that it's never going to end. And in their mind, they're the best players in the world because they can use these scripts, these cheats, these manipulations. And it's just disheartening for the general player that isn't interested in the cheats. They're interested in playing the game how Kixeye intended it to be played. And it's embarrassing.
It's unfair then, isn't it? It's an unfair advantage.
Oh, 100%.
They should make it a level playing field then.
Give
Simple.
everyone. So look, we can't fix the scripts. Here's the fucking program. You guys can use it. Tally ho. Enjoy yourselves. Fill your boots. It's just a shame. A couple more shout outs before I move forward. We got Ruby Doogie, Simon, welcome. Trevor, thanks for coming along, guys. Daz, Miriam as well, sweetheart, welcome. Storm as well. And if I've missed anyone out, I do apologise. Oh, Connor, welcome, brother. Brother, even. So I'm gonna get.
What do you think about them dropping the Survivor series?
We are gonna.
Survivor
We're jumping the gun here, Smash. Let's get to that part and then discuss
I'm sorry, I'm really mad about that.
Reload.
I'm sorry, but that pissed me off.
Let's get to the release notes and then we'll get to these. But it is the second on my list to do. So the Command Center 20 is the second, and then we'll move on to the Sector Breach.
So you're gonna drag this out and kill me, aren't you?
Yep. It's all about that pain. Right, so this is the release notes 14.15.1, copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake. The following changes and fixes have been applied to Thursday, August 22nd at 10 a.m. PDT update. Event Sector Breach, we've got a tab open for that, so we don't need to know it. Content changes, CC20, we've got a tab open for that. Right, note that part of this upgrade includes stats. We've got a stat compression. Did they discuss that on the CC update?
Yes.
Right, okay, I'll leave that. Just get to the bug fixes. So general fixes and improvement. Legendary engines and orgs weren't updating inventories correctly if purchased from the Blood Thorium store. I thought we just couldn't buy them. I don't think the actual unit went into the store, did it? It was only the tokens. I don't know because
I never messed with it.
Yeah.
Me either.
Right, the Abyss PMC was able to be put in base defensive platoons, so that's been fit. That was a bug. Abyss PMC at level 1 was spawning too many extra troops, another bug that's been fixed. So guys, this is what I was trying to say to the panelists before we come online. You can now start upgrading that Abyss, because them 12 drones or whatever you got out of it, that's no longer going to be the case. Get it to elite as fast as you can. And Purgators were not dying after the drone silo was... Hang on a minute. Purgators were not dying after the drone silo was destroyed. Don't the drone silo have a cooldown for when the units die? I thought it was like a 20...
It did.
I thought it was a 20-second cooldown before the units would actually die.
Units died.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, they just
because
go
they
off
would come
screen,
out
don't they?
because if you put them on fire on fist, when they come out when it's destroyed, then
they last. They used to last for a little while longer, didn't they? That was a big thing that they put into the game maybe 2 or 3 CCs ago.
Fucking hell.
So they're fixing something that ain't actually broken.
Because they don't want it working the way that it's working. They want it to work for their advantage.
It Kixeye's advantage. You're 100% right. So in these bugs and fixes, nothing really stands out that is telling me that they're going to fix the problem with the scripters or the cheaters or whatever else. They never do, to be fair. I can't think of any other. Oh, my biggest bug was when my tac ops boost all got knocked off.
Or when your beer run out.
No, that's nothing to do with Kixeye. My beer running out, it's not Kixeye's fault. But my tac op boost, they lasted 40 minutes before they all got knocked off in one swipe.
Oh, I saw. Yeah, I read that.
Yeah, I was pissed off to say the least because I bought all of the boosts. The only two boosts that were running were the 240s, and after I see them get knocked off, I thought, "Fuck this!" I logged off for the day pretty much. Because what's the point? I'm not going to keep putting the tac ops boost on if people can, or it's a bug where they get knocked off, or people can abuse it. There's no point.
Disabled. Yeah.
Yeah. So
and we seen it blatantly in 149. They were doing it right out in the open, just like you said.
Yeah, it's something that Kixeye need to fix, and they won't listen. All they're interested in is dumping shit on us that brings in money. Well, a quick question, guys, before we move any further. I want to talk about the Abyss. Would you recommend, personally, coining the Abyss to Elite?
No.
Not to Elite, but definitely to Omega.
You can't go to
I've seen
Omega.
what it can do at Omega.
You can only go to 20.
Yeah, at the moment.
I don't think it's worth doing at all. I don't think it's as good.
No.
I don't think it's as good of a unit as the Heavy Demon when it first came out.
I don't care for it. I've not even used it.
I've been using it. I've got it in my PvP tune now. I
watched some videos of some people using it, and I seen
It's just one of them things where it's the Demi Demon was such a good unit from day one that I did. I got a big wang, got a boner, and I fucking coined my little fucking art out to level. I think it was 11 or 10, and then it's 3 to 11. But I did coin it. And this one's just, to me, it feels like a bit of a letdown, personally.
Chicky, we've turned in every person that we have come across, and we gave so much information to them. They don't care.
No.
They're probably selling them the codes. The truth be known.
Well,
that wouldn't surprise me.
Last time we had a big cull, weren't two of the
That's probably why they fired Storm Chaser, and then the dude that fired Storm Chaser figured, well, hell, now I can make some money, so I'll just get rid of him, and boom, 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 and it's still all in play.
Yeah.
Well, considering it's supposed to be server side, how can you run a cheat or a script?
90% of the code isn't server side, though.
No. But wasn't that the whole point of HTML5?
They've only coded HTML5 on our end. It's still in Flash, and Flash Player now is open source. Basically, it's a fucking massive gateway for anyone to get into the system.
In which case, and we've been totally deceived from the outset when they said HTML5 would stop it all.
Well, this is the problem.
Bullshit.
No, it wasn't. Basically, what it was is the original Kixeye, Will Harbin, was hard coding it into HTML5. But when he sold it to Steelfront said, no, there's a cheaper way to do it. Use this program called Hex, or Hacks it was called, which you put the code in there. Obviously, you don't just dump all the code in there. You put parts of the code in there, and it converts it to HTML5. But on Kixeye end, so the actual end that matters is still, Flash Player, which is a fucking joke.
Yeah, but they said that Flash Player was being phased out, so they'd lie again.
No, Flash Player is gone.
Yeah,
but it's open source now, so anyone can get their hands on it.
That was the whole point of HTML5, because Flash Player wasn't going to be supported.
But you're talking about two different companies.
Yeah, but
Will Harbin said he was going to convert it to HTML5. Steelfront purchased it for whatever it was, 90 million, and they decided there was a cheaper way to do it. And it's basically what Steelfront done to every single one of its games that was in Flash Player. They've done it to every single one of their games. And then basically it's just opened up the can of worms that they can't close. But yeah, if we had Will Harbin still here, we would probably be 100% into HTML5 all across the board. Obviously, there's other languages involved, but the Flash Player part would have been converted. It's a shame. Anyway, what everyone has come here for today, I think we're going to discuss right now, which is the Command Center 20 briefing. Guys, I'm going to start reading this out. If this, once I get to a point where you think you've got something you want to bring up, just let me know and I'll stop and we can discuss at each individual point. So it's CC20, CC20, new buildings. The agency, levels 1 to 3, requires CC19, 1 and 2, CC20 for level 3. Functionality, build contractors that create various effects for your base, come with 4 free contractors. Hang on. Build contractors that create various effects. This isn't another dozer, is it? This is...
No.
It's
what it is that I think it is that they're going to use this to cover the units and stuff instead of the trophies.
This is going to be for coins.
Yes.
Comes with 4 free contractors. So once you use them 4 free contractors,
you got to pay for them.
You've got to buy them. Yeah, that makes sense to me, doesn't it?
Yep.
What a motherfucker! Another way to fucking scam the players.
Mm-hmm.
And why couldn't they just have done this in the other building that we got, the tactical ops center?
Tech ops.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have. But now we got another building we got to squeeze in somewhere. But they never give us no more room.
Or
they didn't
the information,
give us another expansion.
The information is just fucking. It's next to nothing. They don't explain what these. I know they're trying to. They give us a brief example, but go into some detail. The whole point of a real-time strategy game is, as players, we need as much detail as we can about things, so we can make an idea. And that's probably works in Kixeye's advantage. Where they're very vague about things, no one knows or understands it because Kixeye haven't given nothing out, so people just blow money on it without fucking thinking. Ridiculous. So you only get four free contractors. So if you wanted 5, 6, 7, or probably up to 8 or 10, you're going to be paying coin for it. If that's how it works, I'm not sure even if that's how it works, which is a fucking joke in my. This is going to be the same sort of thing then, isn't it? Construction yard, new levels. Construction yard, new levels 1 to 5 requires CC19, 1 and 2, CC20 for 3 and 5. Oh, sorry, 3, 2, 5. Functionality, build structures that you can place in your base to use as cover for buildings and units. So basically, it's walls. They've tried.
Yep.
They've found a way to sell us walls again.
Yes.
All right.
For fuck's sake.
Yeah.
I have to say, this is probably the worst CC upgrade that I have ever seen in this game.
Can I ask you guys? Are any of you? Do you remember that old feeling when CC was coming? You go back 25.
Everybody got excited. You
We
know,
was all
it's like
fucking
we were
pumped.
ready for it, and this is fucking bullshit.
And it feels
Kixeye,
like
take this shit and stick it up your ass.
it feels like they've got fucking some numpty that's just come out of fucking preschool and they've drawn a little fucking picture and they kicks up on, yeah, we can do that. We can make these fucking suckers pay for that. This is dumb. So basically, it's a building that you can use to build. I know it's probably not walls, but it's probably something very similar to a wall. If you look, it's got a rock being formed. So it's a fucking wall. They found a way to sell us more hopefully it's more extra walls. But if we have to pay for these, they can fuck right off.
Well, I hope they can stack them.
Well,
Put
yeah,
one
you're gonna
wall,
have to.
stack the wall on top of the other wall to make your walls higher.
Hang on, guys.
It says it covers the buildings, so they would have to be tall.
Very similar to
Stackable.
walls. It's basically they've found a way to put a building in the game that gives us what we've been asking probably for 5 years. Is some extra walls. So they're going to give us a building that will give us the extra walls. But you've got to put 5 levels on it. Get it? I'm already.
You'll coin that to do that.
No, I won't. They're not getting a dime at me. Not after I got my boosts all taken off me.
I
Go
won't
suck a
point
fucking
out.
lemon.
Ellie
Yep,
said, wonder
exactly.
what the effects will be as well.
I'm going to guess the effects, various effects. It's going to be corrosion, slow. that sort of thing. Kronos. I'm going to guess it's that. They're not going to. What else can they bring into the game that would be new?
Well, Kelly's made a fair point, as she said to me. Effects will be like strobe lights, disco ball type lights, circulating the base, etc. And the construction yard is like we can build skyscrapers, etc. That's in her interpretation.
I'm looking at that construction yard, and that looks to me it's I don't know if you guys can't, can you? Hang on, if I screen share on Discord, that might help. That looks like it's
make a massive difference.
That to me looks like it's a great big lump of concrete being formed into a wall.
Yeah, I agree.
They might stand taller than the walls we've got. They might be more durable than the walls we've got. But why couldn't they just give us fucking more walls without the construction yard? Why? How is it? This is they're just trying to sell us more bullshit, in my opinion.
Well, you won't have room. You'll have to expand your base.
Exactly. That's my whole point in this. They did not give us a base expansion. They're adding all this crap into our bases. Where are we going to put it?
Maybe the players will get an expansion. You know, the players
at what cost?
Hopefully,
really. The last one cost us what, 500 gold for the last one?
Not if you bought it on a sale.
Well, Lee's just made a good point. Sorry, Smash. He's put effects will be worthless because legendary units are immune to them.
This is my problem. I understand that Kixeye need to think of new stuff, but this makes no sense to me. These buildings make no sense to me because this building could have been a tac op center. Upgrade the tac op center. You will be able to purchase these contractor blokes, whatever they do. So this building didn't need to be put into the game. Just an update to the tac op center. It give you additional buffs, and it's the same with this. Why couldn't they just? Why do we need a building to produce more structures that cover buildings? And I'm air quoting there. It makes zero fucking sense. Just give us the fucking walls so we can use them how we feel necessary. And the only thing I can think of is this could possibly work like, for instance, like the Bastions work. So it's a timed. You build these wall or what do they call them? Building structures, and they're timed. So you'll get a 24-hour, 2-day time before they disappear, and then you've got to start rebuilding them. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's another manipulative tool that they've put into the game. I hope I'm wrong. If I'm wrong, I will make a video and I will apologise. But I can't see this being anything different to what we've already got.
If you do make that video, I'm going to send you at least 30 beers prior to you making that video, because I can't believe you're going to do it.
I would do it.
At least going pissed.
I would do it. If I'm wrong, I think these are going to be timed. Both of these buildings are going to be timed.
I don't think they know themselves, to be honest.
It feels like
they'll make it up as they go along.
It feels like they had bring your kid to work day, and this is what the kids come up with.
Or is it that bring your dog to work day to bring your puppy to work?
Dressed up like
come up with another idea.
Dress your dog up like a numbnuts and bring it to work.
Yeah, doesn't bode well, does it?
It doesn't. These buildings do not need to be in the game. Even this building, the construction yard, it could have been the same building that we get the tactical backup bastion. That building would have done for what this does. Add more levels to that building. Add them things inside that building so we can just build it. What is the need for a new build? And the only reason the need for the new buildings is because they can throw them 5 levels at them and make them very expensive. If you was to purchase, I'm trying to rationalise their fucking thinking, and I can't.
I don't think you can. I don't think anyone can.
When I read this stuff last night,
I kind of agree. I kind of agree with Tamraz, and that is, as he's put, moving on, because it kind of makes no sense. There's no logic.
No, we until we actually get our hands on it, we ain't really got a clue.
No, that's right.
So Tamraz is right. Move on. Additional levels The following buildings and turrets and bastions have new levels, which will include things like damage bonuses, abilities, and major health increases. The storage has 5 new levels, increased storage capacity. Tactical Operations Center has 5 new levels. Series 4 PvP buffs. What does that mean? What does Series 4 PvP buffs mean? Is that something they've used before, or this is
I
just...
don't know.
Was
Well,
that the-
series 4 PvP buffs.
Right, so the
Okay, so that'd be the series 4 units for PvP.
basically they're just going to buff the Tactical Op Center, and they're probably going to add a two or three or 4, maybe even 4 new coin options. So pay to win.
Yep.
I mean,
So they got more to hack with.
Yeah.
Because they've already hacked into that building. So let's just produce a little bit more shit out of it and give them some more shit to fuck with. Great move, Steelfront.
and here's another thing as well. Don't forget, this is being done after the maintenance tonight, correct? So
Yes.
we'll have
Right
more
now.
of an idea. Yeah. So this is what I'm saying. So we'll have more of an idea when we come back up from the game coming back up, and more to the point, we'll have more of an idea tomorrow evening. So we might be able to report back to everyone in YouTube what the changes are and whether they actually work as they say they're going to work, or as intended.
I can only see them adding more coin options.
I
All,
agree with that.
with all of this. And all it is another way. This game should be so fucking popular. There isn't another fucking real-time strategy game that is on the level of this game, where you've got the world map, you've got fucking player bases active 24/7, you've got PvP active 24/7. But the company that's fucking in charge of it and the employees are all yes men. They don't want to make the game popular. They've got their niche players that coin, and that they're happy with that. Instead of making a game, this should be having 1 million players like it did in its heyday. 1 million players a week logging in. But no, all they want to do is tax the fucking people that are already playing it. They're not interested in bringing new players in.
Now, can I just ask on behalf of Charles, and he just brought the question up, is there a Smashy show tonight?
Yes.
Yes.
Midnight.
Most definitely.
There we are.
So
thank you, Charles.
I would not pass this opportunity by to slam these fuckers for this dirty ass CC shit they give us.
So Charles, basically, you're getting a thumb in tonight from Smash.
Right, we've also got 5 new levels on the Defence Lab, Series 4 unit buffs. Also, the Sky Guard has 5 levels increase. 5 levels increased capacity. Weapons Lab, new levels for the Tactical Backup, Orbital Hammer, and Recovery Bastions. New turrets, Advanced Heavy Turret, Electro AA, 10 levels. Advanced Heavy Turret, Rapture, Dispersal, 10 levels. Advanced Heavy Turret, Rampage, also 10 levels. So these go on to the heavy platforms.
Can I just before we go any further, just want to say, hey Puck, good to see you, mate. Long time. I haven't seen you for a while. Good to see you, bro.
Welcome, Puck. George as well. Caesar, Animal, Tamraz, all you guys. DC8FD, welcome, guys. The only problem with turrets is they've only got a certain shelf life. See, really, what Kixeye should have done is put these turrets out and give them 5 levels. And then in 6 months' time, say, right, we're putting another 5 levels on these turrets and bring them turrets into play, back into the game with the units we're using in the game at that time. Whereas no, all they're going to do is throw 10 levels on them, and that's it till the next year. Game changes. Faction Rangers. Game changes. Faction Rangers with Sheila as their new leader. The survivors are no more and have unified under the banner of the Rangers.
Yes, it's fucked up.
It's fucked up. Their faction bonus is now immune to shock, 10% fire rate increase and 10% reload time decrease, and 10% damage increase.
And there went our bloodlust.
They are fucking absolute wankers.
They are.
So it won't be
We won't have the
Survivors no
Survivor
more. It'll
Series
be
no more.
Rangers.
Yes.
It'll be Rangers.
Yes.
Oh,
And
boy.
what I want to know is how in the hell do you take a faction out of a game that made the game?
No,
What the fuck?
There's
Maybe
a
the
simple
Rangers
answer,
will make the
Smash.
game.
It's a Kixeye. They come up with their bullshit as it goes, don't they? Question from Tamrad said, Silly, my question, will we be getting Enshins and Legendary Lightbringers in Neutral Bastion as they mentioned in Series 4?
I wouldn't count on it because that'd be too much of an advantage for us. I bet they do away with that part. I bet they don't upgrade that neutral to that, because if we did, it would be a big advantage for us.
Maybe it's the new neutral.
Yeah, well,
We don't know. We'll have to see. But
So
why have they took that most important faction away?
I know exactly why. It's called
Because
control.
of the
No. It's called control. They can now control the narrative to when a unit's good to when and a unit's bad. With the Survivor faction as it stood with the 100% war loss, Survivor units generally, as a rule, would be a better unit for a longer amount of time than most of the other units because they had that increase in damage. With this bullshit they've put into play now, they can control the narrative to when a unit's good to when it's no good.
well,
It's
the
all
question
about-
I have is if you're on Survivor right now, what's going to happen after this?
You're going to go to Rangers.
downtime?
You're going to Rangers.
Yeah, you'd be Rangers. Yeah.
This is all about control. This isn't about making the game better for everyone. This is about control. Controlling the players' habits or the players' behaviour. So they decide when a unit's going to be out of date now. This is pathetic.
When I
Absolute
seen
fucking
this,
joke.
this blew my mind about this whole CC upgrade.
But what they've done
because-
to the other factions then? Fuck them up and all.
No, I
Yeah.
think they're all the same. I don't think they
Have a
even
look.
changed.
Let's have a quick read through. So we've got the factions.
Sentinels.
Yeah, I remember that.
Sentinels.
Faction Sentinels with Lazarus taking charge after the death of Malachi. The Sentinels have changed tactics, and their faction bonus is now immune to confuse, 10% range increase, and plus 15%. Plus 15 splash increase. It makes no fucking sense. 15 splash on a unit that's got 0 splash, which is 90% of the units in the game, is 0.
In actual fact, Thunder makes a good point, and he's just put all the factions are just copy and pasted of each other with minor edits.
Yeah,
They sure are.
Yeah, also immune to shock is useless, as basically every
Yeah.
unit is already immune to it, for fuck's sake.
Yep.
Can I
And,
just?
and that's the one that they gave the Rangers is the immune to shock.
Can I just say on this Malachi being dead? Death of Malachi, yeah.
yeah.
How many fucking times have we lost faction leaders? And they keep coming back.
Yeah. He comes back as a robot, a cyborg, or he's a god, or...
I mean,
Cousin, brother.
the Queen, the Spiders. How many times have we fucking killed her?
Must be 5 or 6 by now.
But yeah, we kill them, but they still come back.
Yeah, because Kixeye haven't got no idea. Well, this proves that
got no
Kixeye
fresh
haven't got no
ideas.
ideas. This is, in my mind, this is Kixeye controlling the units. In my mind, it's controlling of when a unit's good to when a unit's bad. Right, let's get through this last one. So we've got the faction.
Just to pick up on your last comment about saying Kixeye have got no idea. Actually, I disagree. They've got no fucking idea.
It's not that they haven't got no idea. Hang on, I'm going to belch.
Good on you. Get it
Right.
out.
It's not that they haven't got no idea. It's that they want more control. They don't want the players to choose which unit they want to play with. They want to have control of what unit's good in the game and what unit's not. This is
They
all
can't
about
control
taking.
their own game now.
And it's not. They're not necessarily doing this change to make the game better for the players. They're doing the change to make it harder for the players to win.
Yeah, Charles Stilling come up with a comment there. He says that Stillfront has no idea how to run the gaming company. It should be about entertainment, not frustration. Well, firstly, Stillfront are pen pushers. They're a money company. They don't run the game. Kixeye
And
run
none
the
of
game
them, and none
on
of them
their
play it.
behalf because they are the financiers. They
Right,
are not
well,
the gamers.
and
But
also it's
they
their
are,
studios that's being used.
yes, and it's Kixeye that have got their hands tied by Stillfront to have this format that we have now. It's Stillfront that's telling them this is what you got to do.
Well, it's still fun to just
Well,
saying we need X amount of money for the first 4
There you
months
go.
or 3 months of the year.
There you go.
Well,
Yep.
if you
They
don't
gotta
meet
get-
these,
It's all
if
about
you,
the money.
I can tell you
Yeah,
this, right?
slip
I
over.
made a post on my page about an hour ago, maybe a little bit over an hour ago, and I asked the question. Just want to get an idea who's going to coin the CC20 once the game is back up. And basically, the votes have come in, and it's 95% of the players that voted. Don't forget, this isn't. I'm only taking it from the players that actually voted. 95% said no. There's a 5% that says yes. And it's 136 players voted no. This has only been up for an hour, or just over an hour. So that tells me everything I need to know.
We put that up yesterday.
I think they're gonna.
Be double.
I think they're gonna find that they're possibly gonna get a kick in the bollocks tonight when a lot of players walk away from this game and they go, "That's enough for me." And it makes no sense. The survivors. I think the survivors should have kept its talents. The Corpus and Sentinel should have got additional talents with it. They shouldn't have took things away. They should have made the actual being a specific faction more fun. But they haven't. They've made them dull, boring, like the people that work at Kixeye.
Yeah, they're giving us stuff that Stillfront don't know about. I think still.
I don't think Stillfront have got any hands on.
No, they got no hands on. They don't know what they're doing with the game. They're just looking for their money.
Yeah,
they got to get their 60 million back that they paid for this fucking game.
Oh,
well, Kixeye the company.
90.
Yeah, I was going to say it's 90.
90, and are they still in court for the other 30?
Yeah. So it's
10.
60 at the moment.
No, not 90, and then it was at 30 on top to make it 120.
Right.
120
but anyway,
million.
they got to get their money back somehow.
Well,
I think that's why we're getting a lot more of these units with drones.
Yeah.
Because it saves us a lot of damage, so it saves us spending money.
I just don't understand why they dulled down the actual factions. They could have improved on the factions. Why go back to? Why just reset them? Anyway,
and yet they don't address the bigger elephant in the room, and that's the cheating.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
no, they couldn't give a fuck.
They're not.
They're trying to distract you with all this bullshit.
Yeah, quite.
Right.
Yeah.
Let me just get through this Corpus one so we can just move on from this. So we've got faction Corpus. With the landscape of war changing, so must the tactics. Their faction bonuses now, so they're still called Corpus. I wonder who had a hand in that. Who's Mr. Corpus in on War Commander?
Don't even give his name out.
What a fucking twat!
Don't give the satisfaction of giving a name out.
So much the tactics faction bonuses now immune to cryo and 20% reduced damage taken. Hang on. And minus 20% reduced damage taken. That's it. And then there's also the stat compression. Stats in the game will have a compressed stat numbers. Sorry, stats in the game will have compressed stat numbers, but will still be relatively as. Does that make sense? Relatively as powerful as they were before.
It does make sense. But what they're saying is they reduce the power of every fucking unit.
Yeah, because they want us to. It's a reset. This is the problem with the last 2 or 3.
The word you got to look at here is relativity. Relatively is the word you got to look at. So that secretly says they've reduced it lower than what it should be.
And then buildings have got a buff.
Yeah.
So this coming sector breach is going to suck dick.
Yep.
And I've tried to work this out today, the stat compressions. And I actually think they've actually whatever the number that the health of the unit is and the damage of the unit is, it's about divided by about 5,000 roughly.
Can I read out a comment on the side chat?
Of course you can.
I know what you're going to
At
read.
the end of the game, City reveals he owned Kixeye the whole time.
If City owned it, it would be running better and it would be more fun to play.
Trust me, I'm no coder. I wouldn't have a clue. But I know ideas. Some of the ideas Kixeye have brought into the game. Look, I'm not going to look any further than air mines.
Yes, Charles, relatively nerf. Yeah, totally agree.
Basically, we're going to have a hard time killing buildings again. And all it is every CC update now, instead of the players looking forward to the CC and what's to come with the CC, we've all clued into it. Basically, it's a nerf of our units, so it's a restart of the game. So the units that we've got now, 1 or 2 of them would be okay to still be using. They'll still be functional, but all the other units before that are going to be gone. They're going to be useless, and then we have to get the new unit. We have to get the new unit to be able to kill the buildings a little bit faster. And within 3 months of the CC update, the buildings will be shit again because Kixeye do an update once a year.
And if City owned War Commander, all our units would be pissed.
Yeah. No, every single cheat, every single cheater that gets caught using cheats, their units would explode on fucking spawn. That's how I would do it. That's how I would deal with the cheaters. I would fuck with them. I'd actually go so far so when they hit a base, their units explode on spawn, and then they get -3 stars, so they lose infamy for using cheats. Fuck them.
That'd be great if that happened, wouldn't it?
Well, they're not. We can actually see that that Kixeye are not interested in actually getting rid of the cheats because a lot of the cheats use a little bit of coin.
Yeah.
So fuck with them.
Yeah.
If
you, conversation.
Yeah. I would just go out all out fuck with them. Because they did have a flagging system back in the day. It's probably still in the game. Where if someone was using something, their account would be flagged. If their account's flagged so many times, they just fuck with them. Make it to the point where it's pointless them playing the game if they're not going to play legit. Anyway, where was I? Weapon optimization. Weapon and damage types have a greater impact to the armors that are weak against them.
Roll up.
So, it kind of makes sense to me a little bit. It does bring a bit more tactical gameplay into the game. This is actually not a bad, in my opinion, this isn't a bad change.
That's a good one.
Because
that is a good point.
It isn't X kills everything. It's X kills Y, Y kills Z, and G kills W. You know, you've got to use different things for different units, different targets.
We all know what X, Y, Z is, but what the fucking hell's G?
Well, it's a different unit, whatever G is.
That's the spot on it.
You get what I'm saying, though. It's not one unit kills everything. You've got to use a combination of units. That to me,
specific units.
Yeah, that brings tactics back into the game.
Used to be like.
Yeah, massively.
You had to kill a lot of air. You took the right tunes to kill a lot of air. You had to kill a lot of tanks. Take something that's going to kill a lot of tanks. Now you just take fucking anything.
Yeah. Everything kills everything, basically. As long as it's quite an up-to-date unit, you can kill most things with it.
And of course, you're running scripts.
Scripts using the tactical ops. Not tactical ops.
The boosts.
The boosts, but using them and buying them with no coins.
Dragon, we've already done that. City's done that. And the video's on the page if you want to see it. Otherwise, we don't mess with that crap.
I've shown many times the
there's plenty of videos out showing that.
We're showing it.
Yeah, and that's the downside. Through bringing people to the outer edge unfortunately, City got suspended for that because Kixeye found it was some
As a
sort of
showing.
copyright strike and etc. etc. Not for the fact that they were shown as bringing cheats to the game and who they were, etc. Obviously, the innocent get picked out and struck off.
They shot the messenger.
Dude,
Yeah.
we don't use them scripts, so we couldn't show you how to use them because we don't use them. So drop the subject.
My
We have
biggest
no clue how to use these
No.
fucking scripts. So stop asking.
A lot
End
of
of.
people, a lot of people
Move
are saying that they won't spend money now within the game.
because Kixeye have made it to the point where it's futile, it's pointless.
Mm.
You know, your money is. We used to feel like we was okay. It was still a kind of little bit of a rip off, but we actually had some fucking fun with the game. Now, if you spend money within a month, that whatever you spent money on is of no use. Maybe sometimes it goes on longer than a month. Maybe you might get 2 or 3. But you imagine spending 2,000 coin on the unit, getting it to 20, and then it's shit. Who's going to carry on spending money like that?
Not
Idiots.
going to answer those questions being asked now.
If
We're
he
off that
don't
subject.
stop, I will remove him.
No, it's somebody asked a question, so they're asked. But yeah, whatever. I think people are slightly behind the original part of the conversation, so that's where someone else is trying to explain it. But at the end of the day, yeah, I just don't. An unorthodox way of playing the game is wrong.
Hang on a minute. Right, Froggy, let me explain to you something. We know that the Proteus is not a cheat. We know that Orions arriving in your base and spreading over your CC is a fucking cheat.
It's a script.
End of the conversation, okay?
I made a video where the guys that come on and they showed me all the scripts on the video from my Discord.
Go and watch it on YouTube.
And it wasn't. They're not spread
Mohammed.
by the button.
I think
They're
keep reading on. Let's move on because we've done this, haven't we?
Yeah, round in
from
circles,
now.
arguing with people that have never seen them. Anyway, armor optimization. Armors have a greater defense against the weapon and damage types they are designed to protect from. That makes
This next one's a special one.
Tags. We've updated tags across many units to better represent what they are best used for. This includes adding new kinds of tags as well as removing outdated ones. More tags will be added soon.
So in other words, they're telling us what it's good for. Because
Controlling,
we have to guess and work it out for ourselves.
controlling the narrative.
You know, they're telling us what's going to be good for what.
Yeah. This would be good in a Shadow Ops. This would be good in a Thorium. This would be good against boss in the event. Controlling the narrative again. Platforms. The cap on how many advanced platforms and advanced heavy platforms players can upgrade has been entirely lifted, so they can all go to Gen 2. Come on. Is there anything you want to discuss there, guys, before I move on?
No. Nope.
Command Center 20 will be available to upgrade after our releases on the Thursday, August 22nd. That is it. Is that it? No, you're having a fucking laugh.
Oh, this will be interesting.
Which is today.
More
I
shit.
thought there was going to be like another fucking essay
No,
of
but
shit.
it's a big reveal, isn't it?
So I take it the game will be down for a few hours.
Oh, yeah.
I can't believe
Yeah,
that's it.
it'll be at least an hour. On my
Right.
guess, it's going to be 2 to 3 hours.
Yeah, to do all the shit they're talking about doing. Okay.
I think it's the worst CC upgrade ever.
Well, we ain't got there yet, so we don't know.
I bet it. Well, you don't have to go there. You can read it and tell it's going to be the worst. Any dumbass that would take the major faction out of the game has got to be fucking stupid.
Yeah.
So just to reiterate, what is tags?
I believe it's the I don't know, Kelly. I was going to
Charles
answer.
is just. Charles has answered. He said, "Tag, you're it." That's your answer.
I'm guessing
Fucking hell.
tags are going to be replacing talents. So instead of a talent, it'd be this unit. It does well against Verkrift, or this unit does well against Onyx. At this level, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm guessing.
Froggy's just suggested tags he thinks are the icons we add to our units in workshop.
Yes.
They're schematics.
That's where I'm thinking it
They're
goes.
schematics.
They're
Bud.
schematics.
workshop.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Well, who knows with Kixeye? We'll know after the end of the downtime.
That's fucking. I was expecting at least another page of what each individual thing was going to do and give us a bit more information. But once again, Kixeye have been reluctant to give us any information because they know they're going to get shit on.
Well, it's another thing for us to pick apart, isn't it? The less they give us is, in their eyes, it's a defensive mechanism because we can't argue with it, can we?
Yeah, but why not say how much the actual CC is going to cost in
Yeah, good point. And how many days it's going to take, and how much thorium, metals, and oil.
Same with the two new buildings. Why aren't we getting the information on the two new buildings? Why are they keeping that to them? It makes no sense to withhold that.
No, I've got the answer. Because they weren't in the original release notes, and Drake can't copy and paste off the last CC19 update, so he doesn't know the answer, does he?
It makes absolute zero sense not to give you. I would try to give the players as much information as I possibly could. I wouldn't be withholding.
Sorry, Charles.
Because if you want to make people excited, you need to give them the information to then to then get excited over. If you want people not to be excited about this CC update, you give them as little information as possible.
Yeah, but that's always been the way, isn't it?
It hasn't.
You go back dissension.
You go back before Steelfront, and the CC update was. We would be on here 2 hours talking about it, discussing each individual point.
This is what I mean. Less is more. We can't then pick apart what they're trying to say. Hence the reason why, if they said CC20 was going to be 15 days and it wasn't 15 days, the very next show we'll be doing, you bunch of twats, you can't even get that right. Do you know what I mean? So it's less is more. I kind of get it in a roundabout way.
You wouldn't fucking step foot out your house if you worried about shit like that.
But there again,
if I don't go down the road, if I don't cross the road, I won't get run over. That's the logic they're using.
Yeah, but this is the same principle as where you go into a shop and buy something. Unless you see what it is that's in it, you're not going to buy it because you don't know what you're buying, do you?
And why would I purchase this then? I don't know what I'm purchasing.
Exactly right. So why would you want to coin something if you didn't know what the stats were and how quick it was going to be? And yeah, it cries bullshit, doesn't it? Big time.
It does. If I want to get someone excited about something, if you watch a film trailer, they don't show you the fucking boring parts of the film on a film trailer. They give you all the fucking flashing, the fireworks, the fucking explosions on a film trailer. Get you excited about shit.
The highlights.
Yes. And Kixeye just give us all the boring shit. They're like, just put that out. It's boring as fuck, but put it out. They're going to moan about it and complain anyway because the players are a bunch of cunts anyway. Instead of trying to hype themselves up, hype the game up. Yes, this is going to come in. We are going to actually do you some favours with this CC update. The X level on this building is going to be a thorium-based fucking upgrade instead of a time-based. So you will be able to get that thorium and excite people about the game. No, they don't do that. The drivel they just put out that I read was absolute fucking bullshit. Changing the fucking survivors to fucking rangers and the only one that didn't get changed is it belongs to the guy that fucking sucks Drake's cock. You know?
I can't imagine who you're referring to there.
It really fucking winds me up, man. Twats. And they knew I was going to get him over this. They knew I was going to be fucking see through their bullshit a mile away.
It's just such a shame that they can't come up with genuine information, as you've mentioned about the CC. How many days is it going to take? How much metal and oil and thorium is it going to take to build?
J-
Or more to the point is, it's going to cost you 100 coin just to completely wipe it. There's none of that.
If I was Kixeye right now, that CC upgrade would have been fucking instant. 5 seconds, done. Get on with the other buildings, commanders. And that would have, how many players would have gone, well, this is a fucking turn up for the books. This is something to fucking...
Well, we don't know if that's going to be the case yet.
Yeah, but hang on. Were they expecting us to come out with an answer to that? And if they do, you called it first, Eddie. I'll give you that.
I would have, that's what I would have done. See, this CC is going to be on us. We know we've not made some great decisions over this last year. The other buildings are coined or time-based, but enjoy that CC. What about the go-go bar? What about the defence lab? They never mentioned them buildings. They're putting new turrets in there, but is there any more levels for that? What about the walls? Is there any new levels for the walls?
Ugh.
Is there any new levels for the Generation 2 platforms? Is there any new levels for the turrets?
They'll be coming in 6 months.
We only got the information about all the new stuff they're putting in, not across the board. I'm going to say the walls have probably got another level, and they haven't put it in there. I'm going to say the go-go bar's probably maybe got another level.
They got 2 more levels.
There
That's
you go.
already been said.
But where? What, the go-go bar?
Yeah.
Where did it say that?
I can't remember where I read it, but I did read it.
It weren't in this update notes, was it?
No, but
Right,
I read
so-
it from Kixeye. It's going to be 2 more levels on the go-go bar. 2 more. It's 2 more levels on most of the stuff that's relevant.
I just don't get withholding information. Especially
Yeah,
stuff.
well, they did post it, but I can't remember where it was now. I read it.
Bro,
Just trying to...
Victor, everyone asks me this. Every CC update, I have no clue. I don't.
Not the Kixeye.
I've got
at this
no
moment.
inside. I've got no one on Kixeye that comes and talks to me. I'm blacklisted off Kixeye, in fact. So I've got no give and take off the company.
We just got to wait till the game comes up, and the show will be finished before that comes up, because we're not going to sit here for 3
No,
hours.
I'm not. I think this is going to be quite a big update. This. So, anything else you guys want to add about CC20 before I move on to Sector Breach?
Nah, go on.
Right, so we've got Sector Breach.
yeah.
I just want to put this out there. This unit was one of my favourite units back in the day that they're bringing into the game now. And I hope they don't fuck with it too much.
Well, the Gladiator.
Yeah. I love that. I love that thing.
We used to have some fucking good fun with the Gladiator.
It had proper splash on that unit.
Yeah, you'd send a whole tune of those out to meet somebody's fucking tune, and they'd run a mile.
Right.
That was before you couldn't retreat, and it's, oh shit, I've lost this tune.
Yeah. August 2024, Sector Breach, copied and pasted by Kixeye Drake. Why are Dell sucking him off? Sector Breach starts August 23rd at 10 a.m. PDT. Ends August 27th at 10 a.m. PDT. Description. Excuse me. Sharkist cloning technology has been used on player bases, creating rogue player bases, and it's up to the sector commanders to push them out. Players will hit PvE bases that are copies of player bases with the assault platoons in order to earn Sector Breach XP in the Sector Breach store. How does it work? Use your units to play through the general set or the Conqueror set to earn Sector Breach. Do you know what I would do for this one as well?
Well,
I'd make this event easy. And make it so all the players that need a little catch up to be able to play PvP going forward.
But they justify it by giving us the 2 types of bases.
Yeah, but no, sometimes them general bases are worse than the fucking Conquerors.
Yeah, I know. It's stupid.
They get harder every time you play through.
No, they don't.
Or I tell the wife.
Not on these.
No,
But it's stupidly hard on the lower levels. Because the main which ones, what are they called again? Generals are fucking so hard. some of them are harder than a Conqueror.
Yeah.
And that's just plain fucking stupid. You've got to give the lower levels a chance to get some of these units, so make the generals more playable for lower levels. Because we're not going to be fucking hitting them because it's too boring.
Exactly. It should be. There should be. If you're willing to grind out the general set, you should
Why
be
don't
able.
they just
You should be able
actually?
to
Why
catch
don't
up.
they just do what they used to do with the fucking other ones we used to get? And that's they're bubbled. If you're over certain level, they're bubbled. You can't hit them.
Possibility as well. Yeah, but there's also you got to remember there's also returning players that you know they're then locked out of that base because of their
that's
level.
true. Yeah, that's true.
It's one of I'll get it with these kind of events. I get that Kixeye can't make them too easy, but
they make them too fucking hard though.
Yeah, there needs to be a point where Kixeye go right. I would want every single player playing PvP as much as possible because you've got the chance of getting that, even if it's just a 10 coin boosts. You've got a chance for these players to spend that 10 coin boost to have a good time
and enjoy some PvP. Yeah.
And then they've got to squash the fucking scripts. I don't think they're going to squash scripts. I really don't.
No, they won't.
I don't think they.
I'm sure they're taking a fucking cut.
Probably, more than likely. Anyway, use your units to play for the general set or the Conqueror set to earn Sector Breach XP. With the Assault Platoon option, sets can be completed in any order and pay out a bonus XP cash. The Conqueror set will test your might, but will pay out more XP than the general set. Choose the set that best fits your power level. You can hit the targets multiple times and wins. Why is there a comment between that? And wins will count towards future set completions, so you won't be penalised for hitting a target again. And it's basically the same old thing. It's General 1's 5,500, General 2's the same, General 3's 10,000, and there's a bonus completion in any order, 1, 3, 2, 3, 2, 1, whatever order you decide to do them, as long as you do each base individually, you'll get a 40,000 bonus completion.
I hate this American fucking spelling. There's no Z in penalised.
No, very good point.
Fucking hate it.
They can't spell colour either.
No.
True.
Right, Conqueror 1 is 17,000, Conqueror 2 is 17,000, Conqueror 3 is 30,000, and a completion in any order again is 100,000 XP. This was one of my fucking favourite units. If they fuck this up, I'm going to be pissed. Legendary Gladiator. Generation Series 4, Factionless. Type Medium. A weapon minigun plus rocket pod. Weapon tech PvP. Targets ground and air. Damage type ground, sustain plus burst air. Hey?
Yeah,
Sustain
so
plus burst.
Sustain on ground and burst on air.
No, air's sustained by the looks of it.
All right, and burst on ground.
Yeah, I'm not sure there.
That
again, that don't make no sense. Now, what they've said.
Yeah, it's a bit weird.
Yeah, so it should have been ground and then in brackets.
Burst.
No, I can read it now. I'm reading it. I was reading it wrong.
Yeah, just going to say
ground is sustain and burst, and then air is sustain.
Correct.
Yeah.
So
I read it right now.
It shouldn't hit high altitude because it hits ground and air.
It would state it's a high altitude if it did. I've learned that one. They would state it.
Yeah.
So it's not.
Right, so size is 340. I don't know if that's after compression, after the building levels compression. Hit points at level 1. This feels fucking weird to say. Hit points or health points at level 1 is 22,500. Max hit points or health points at max level is 30,000.
Going on the game the way it was played 2 hours ago, that's equivalent to 22 million and 30 million.
You reckon with 1,000%? I reckon it's more like 5,000%.
Yeah, but I'm just trying to give the rest of the people listening an idea of what's going on.
I reckon. So I'm going to go with the top. So 30,000. I reckon times that by 5,000. I reckon that's going to be the health of the old numbers.
Yeah,
about 150 mil.
Yeah.
Roughly. Yeah, I might
Yeah.
not be bang on with that. Where was I? DPS at level 1 is 1,381. DPS. So let's where's that calculator gone? So if I do, I'm going to do the top. So DPS at max level is 2,125. So 2,125 times 5,000.
Then Jenny,
It's going to be about 10 million, 10.5 million DPS, roughly.
That's not a lot. That's not a lot.
If you look at what is the
Don't ask. None of us are going to know.
no the new unit, the new unique Shadow Ops unit. It's about 17 mil, isn't it?
The Abyss.
Yeah,
I have no fucking clue.
I think it's.
That's what I said. We're not going to remember that. And
I
the only
think-
time we can tell you that is if we were in the game.
I reckon that the downgrade is about. I may be off slightly with the numbers, but it's around 5,000. So if you was to do, a unit with 150 million, not 150 million. Let's go something about 125 million,
we'll know
and then
more anyway.
divided by 5,000. Oh,
Well,
that's
the
50.
Abyss's health is 200 million.
Divided by 5,000.
Gives you a blowy.
No, but if you look at it, it's about spot on. I'm about spot on with that, so I reckon it's about 5,000 divided by 5,000, or times by 5,000, whatever way you want to look at it. So
Yeah.
max speed is 3, which isn't slow. I'm not going to say this is too slow. Max range is 600. Talent. Unit takes 60% reduced damage from all sources for 20 seconds after taking damage for the first time in combat. What you've got to watch with this here, that very first talent, if the unit goes into the base and it's got a slight bit of damage, which Kixeye are known to be doing, that means that original talent doesn't work. Because it's already got damage. It reads as the unit's damage, so that renders this bullshit. Taking damage for the first time in combat. Has a secondary weapon that targets ground. Minus 98% damage taken from mines. Level 10. Flat damage reduction of 200, which would be the equivalent. Let's see what that would be the equivalent to. 200 times 5,000. That would, if my calculation is right, that would be 1 million flat damage reduction. I think I might be off with my numbers there. Anyway, so level 10 is a flat damage reduction of 200. Level 20 doubles the clip size of secondary projectiles. Reduces damage taken by 25%. Description: with the hearts of stone, the legendary gladiators stride. I am saying that right, no, strode. Onto the strode onto the battlefield with the ruthlessness cultivated from their desperate survival, and powered suits forged in the flames of war. These monstrosities, I nearly couldn't say that as well. Monstrosities battlefield quickly descends into Colosseum of Madness, PvP only. Arena Greaves. This is the bronze text, guys. Reduces all damage taken by 40%. Slot private. Unbridled Savagery. Increases damage done by 25%. Slot captain. Glory and Honor. Heal self for a small portion of damage dealt. Slot commander. Are we going to be able to repair these on the map?
Does make you wonder, I've got to say.
Yeah. Maybe not on the map, but if you go hit a low level base, maybe.
Mm.
Or 0-0 base. Right, Sector Breach awards legendary assault units that are incredibly powerful units that can be only deployed in PvP and assault platoons. prizes. Legendary Gladiators, 77,500. You can buy 24 of them. El Gladiator upgrade tokens is 100,000. You can buy 30 of them, so you can take them to 20 this event. Arena Greaves El Gladiator bronze suit. That'd be bronze tech is 200,000 one time buy, guys. Unbridled Savagery El Gladiator tech, which will be the silver tech, is 270,000 one time buy. Glory and Honor El Gladiator gold tech is 350,000. And then it's pretty much the same. Warlord Harkon parts times 1 is 12,500. That's an 80 times buy. Warlord Harkon times 10 is 110,000. Sorry, I missed that before. Don't worry about the 4s. You shouldn't buy 1 or 4. You should only buy the 10 anyway. Is 110,000. It's 8 times buy. Warlord Harkon upgrade token. I think my Harkon's only level 10. So I should be able to take him to 15 this event. Is 125,000 and it's a 10 time buy. Legendary Orion 77,524 buy, and basically it's the same as previous events, and you can pretty much buy every legendary.
I've got to ask the same question. Paul said, "Who's knocking one out underneath their desk?"
I think that's Nut typing on his keyboard.
Yeah, it is. Someone's just pissed me off.
And it was me jerking off in the first. I've been jerking off ever since I started the live stream, and you guys ain't even fucking noticed. Oh shit! What have I done there?
Oh, we're used to it. You're always a jerk off.
I am a jerk off.
What'd you do? Slip, bust your thumb?
Oh,
yeah, fucking smashes at it again, bullying me like normal. What have I done? I've done.
You wouldn't have it no other day. Other way.
No other day.
No other day either.
I think that we have run. What's happened here? I've done something. I don't know what.
So we have come to the conclusion that CC 19 is a piece of shit.
From what I can see from the outside, without actually having the information at hand, I would say it's just to me, it's just a money grab.
Yep.
It's CC20, by the way.
CC20, yeah, you're right.
20, whatever. May as well be 19 again. We didn't get nothing.
No, not 19. No, 19.
Oh, Hardcastle.
Aye.
Yo, Jared, another goat there. Harold as well is a goat. Welcome, bro. Oh, indigestion bad.
Evening, Jared.
I think we've run our course, guys. No point dragging it on. I'm going to bring you guys over here. And I'm going to go full screen. And I'm going to run with the shout-outs. Tonight, I'm going to go top to bottom. So, Lone Wolf, kiss your shout-outs, please, bud. I'm going to go to toilet, so take your time.
Everybody in the event. Do what? Hello?
Go on.
Hello?
Go on.
Ghosty.
Go on.
Lonely, go. Is he disconnected?
Lonely. He's so lonely.
Lonely. Go with your shout outs, bruv.
He's talking, but it's not coming out.
No, he's breaking up.
His bandwidth's going.
Yeah. Perhaps he was knocking one out. Right, who's next? Because obviously Lonely's going to disconnect. I think it's you, Nut.
Is it?
Yeah. You're next in line.
Bye.
I had to go to the toilet.
No. Lonely, we couldn't hear Lonely at all, so we've jumped the Nut and he's gone bye.
Okay,
Smash.
Smash.
I want to say thank you, guys, and thank you, City. Tonight we'll have the ladies show. Well, my show tonight won't be all just ladies, but we'll see what comes up after the game comes up, and we'll have more to discuss then. And I want to say also prayers to Nick. Still, he's improving, but he still needs a little bit more. And prayers to our Miss Kelly. She's been feeling under the weather, and hopefully she'll get feeling better and get back in here with us. And don't forget our show tonight. Like and subscribe. And thank you, YouTube, and everybody have a great day.
Okay, thank you, Smash. Cobra.
Yeah, just like to thank you, City, and obviously the panel and all the YouTubers coming along again tonight. Yeah, who knows what's going to happen with the latest debacle of Kixeye and the outcomes, we shall know more tomorrow. The ladies are going live tonight, which is 7 p.m. Eastern or midnight UK time. I'll post the links to that shortly. And just a quick touch on mental health. When you feel like giving up, just remember the real reason why you held on for so long. Death does not end the chances of life getting worse. It eliminates the possibility of it ever getting better. Time is continuous, and what is happening right now will soon become the past. We have been through trying times before, and not only survived them, but thrived because of them, and you will again. Right now, there is a world of possibilities which can be harnessed to help us all thrive again. We're going to be live tomorrow night, 1800 GMT. Come along, I'm going to post the Discord links. I have got another little thing for tomorrow night, which I would like to touch on a few things, but more importantly, I'd like to sort of throw our best wishes out to Kelly, who's suffering a little bit, and also Nick, and obviously the passing of the great Grizzly this week alone. But I would like to touch on that tomorrow. Other than that, God bless. We'll see you tomorrow night, 1800.
I'm going to go back to you, Lone. Get your shout outs, please, bub.
Oh, hey, I got disconnected or something. But anyway, hey, Ghosty, salute everyone and good luck in the event. We'll see you tomorrow. Keep your fucking powder dry.
Perfect. Right, as the other guys have hit on, we're going to miss that man. Every single one of us. I don't think there's a person that I've spoke to that had a bad word to say about him. He was a squaller and a gentleman. It's hard to take. All my thoughts are with the family at this moment. Just sucks, man. And it keeps happening. But we get through. His memory won't go anywhere as long as we're all active in the game. All of his friends are talking about him, so his memory stays true. I do appreciate every one of you coming along tonight. Hopefully you've enjoyed yourself. Don't give the thumbs up. We didn't quite make the 100 likes, but that ain't here or there. Other than that, we will be back tomorrow, guys. 1800 hours GMT for the Sector Breach live show. Take care, all, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.
God bless.
Fucking hell.
Take care.
We're done.
Hey, City, you know